How you feeling?
Fine. I'm just worried about my son.
Will isn't your concern right now, okay? He's being well taken care of. You have to focus on your own recovery, okay? And then you can truly be the mother that Will needs.
The child is always his mother's first concern.
Okay, well, you get some rest, and we'll have a session tomorrow morning.
Your medication?
Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm so shaky today. A child is always his mother's first concern.
Got you.
No. Oh. I can't believe that you're still better at this than I am, and you haven't even been practicing. I want a rematch or reset.
Not tonight.
What are you tired?
A little. And at the same time, scared I'm gonna wake up and...
You're gonna wake up in your own bed, Will. You're here, okay? You're home. You're here to stay. So what are you gonna do tomorrow? You gonna hang out with your friends?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be really psyched to see me. As long as my straitjacket's not tight enough.
Okay, not everybody is like Lily. That's what she does. She goes door to door and tells people how to live their lives. It's what she does for fun. I would think might be a little better with your friends.
All the same, I think I'm just gonna hang out here tomorrow.
Wait, hide out in the house?
Yeah, that way the lynch mob will know where to find me.
Okay, look, there's no lynch mob, all right? Like, people might whisper or point, and it might be a little weird, but it will pass. I think people understand that you made a mistake. And I think that people know who your mother is. And everybody's probably real glad that you're finally far away from her.
So you were looking for a loser this whole time?
It's a management strategy. Dominic's boy needs a comeback, to improve his ranking. And he can't lose.
You told me you were looking for a fighter who could win.
Wait, didn't I told you I was looking for a good fighter?
But one that can actually win.
One good enough to put up a good fight, yeah. What is that? What?
Nothing. I realize I have to be careful what I ask you. You won't lie to me directly, but you don't want me to know the whole truth, right? Dusty, I asked you if this was illegal.
It's not.
Okay. Is this fight fixed?
Helen, I swear to you, it's not what you think.
Really? What do I think? I'll tell you what I think. I think the chief of detectives is the last one to know.
Chris and I never had an affair.
Really? Your sister looked pretty convinced.
Yeah, that's because she's upset. She's confused. She wouldn't listen to me, but I'm telling you the truth. We never had an affair.
So you've said that twice.
Because we never...
I'm in love with your wife.
What is it going to take to get through to you? I'm not going anywhere with you.
Allie, you can't stay here like this.
Well, what, are you going to make me feel better because you love me?
Yeah, I do.
You know, those are not the right words for me today.
Allie, I am sorry.
You're sorry for what, Aaron? You're sorry that you stood right there a couple of hours ago and told me that you wanted me to be happy when you knew that Chris was sneaking around with my sister. You knew it was Emily.
You were getting married, and I couldn't stop you.
So you let me believe this stupid fantasy when you knew that Chris was just going to chew up my heart and spit it out. Is that your idea of love? day before the wedding? How long have you known?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does. It does. When? Was it during the Keys game? When?
It was the night we were at the loading docks for the paper, okay? I saw them together.
You saw them together. What does that mean?
Allie, this is not helping anything.
Yes, it is. I need to know. Just what does that mean, together?
They were kissing.
And you didn't tell me?
I got in Chris's face, okay? He told me it was a misunderstanding, I misunderstood everything, and that he swore that he loved you.
Yeah, but you knew that wasn't true. You didn't believe him. And that's why you've been down on him ever since. But you just let me go ahead and plan my wedding?
I wanted it to be true because you wanted it to be true, okay? But when it came down to it, I told you, and you didn't want to hear it.
No, you told me a whole bunch of stuff. You said stuff about you and me.
Yeah, that's right. I told you everything. I told you the truth. All of it.
No, you told me part of it. You said that Chris was seeing someone.
Yeah.
And you did not say that it was Emily.
Allie, like, that would have made a difference.
You should have told me everything.
How? I couldn't tell you it was Emily. How can I hurt you like that?
How could you hurt me? You didn't want to hurt me. My perfect fiance didn't want to hurt me. My sister didn't want to hurt me. Well, guess what? I'm hurt!
You're in love with my wife.
Just stop, Chris. Please stop. You're only making matters worse.
I'm
Please.
telling the truth, something that should have been done a long time ago.
What?
Al, I respect you too much to lie. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but it's the truth. I love Emily. And I think she loves me too.
What are you talking about? You have no right to speak for me. I told you. I made it very clear to you that I do not love you.
Obviously not clear enough.
Oh, we spent some time together looking for those damn keys. They were supposed to be a wedding present for Allison, and we slipped into it was flirting. That's all it was. It was flirting. It seemed harmless, only it wasn't. I found myself attracted, and things at home weren't going so great. So I do not love you. Not even close. When I think about what I've done, I hate myself. I am so sorry.
Your marriage hasn't been making you happy lately. You said so yourself.
Would you grow up? What is your problem? You think marriage is perfect all the time? You think it's red roses and breakfast in bed? There are tough times, Chris. But when you love someone, you stick it out. You want to make it work, and that's all I want. That's what I want with you.
It doesn't change how I feel about you.
What is it should? Look at what we've done. Look what we did. To Allison, my Allison. Her families, our friends. And it didn't have to be like this. You should have broken it off with her when you said you would. I should have told her myself. No, hell, please don't go.
No,
Please
obviously
stay.
you two have a lot to work out.
Please don't go. Go. I need to speak with my husband. Go. I never want to see you again. Just get out of here. Find Allison. Make sure she's okay. Just stand there. Do something. Let her scream at you. Make this better because it's the least you owe her.
Wasn't fun.
Oh, God. Oh, please.
Was it worth the price?
It wasn't worth.
Didn't you know that it would cost you everything, including me?
It's not gonna be a fixed fight. It's gonna be a real fight.
But between guys who aren't equal,
Well, there's gotta be an underdog.
but usually the underdog has a chance.
Could be.
No, because that's not the deal.
That's not the deal here. That's true.
Wouldn't it be better for Dominic's guy if he beats somebody who's actually good?
As long as he beats him, Luce. That's the idea. It's gonna be a legit fight, don't worry.
How can it be a legit fight if the winner's determined before anybody sets foot in the ring?
Can we just both agree that maybe you don't understand any of this? And maybe that's okay, yeah? Maybe you don't need to.
I need to understand exactly what's going on.
And why is that?
Because I'm gonna be the one bailing you out when Dominic gets you thrown in jail.
it's hard for you to get Barbara out of your head, but you can do it.
No, I have. Believe me.
You're way ahead of me then, because I didn't manage until like last year.
Yeah, but I got the crash course. She'll never get to me again.
That's right, Will, she won't. She's locked up. She's gonna be locked up for a long, long time. You're finally free.
I know.
Great. Now, believe it or not, I gotta go call someone in Singapore. But I'll be back in a few minutes.
Sure.
Hey, why don't you pick out a DVD? When I get back, I'll make some popcorn.
Sounds good.
Hello, darling.
I knew it. I knew you wouldn't go away.
No, I can't stay away, and you know why? Because whether you know it or not, you need me.
I told you I want you out of my life.
You told me a lot of very silly things.
What
Will.
part of I hope you rot here didn't you understand?
That is your brother talking.
No, Mom, it's me. Believe it.
No, it's Paul. Right down to those dark, cold eyes. I know what you look like when you talk to me. Your face lights up.
Well, that's a face you'll never see again.
When did you learn to be so cruel?
Cruel? I wonder. Maybe it was being locked up in a mental hospital for...
They brainwashed you. Those shrinks, they always blame the mother, and so does your father, so does your brother.
No.
You are confused.
I'm not confused.
Well, honey, you are. I know what you're feeling. I've known what you felt ever since the first time I held you in my arms. I will
Well, what's going
always
on?
know
Who's
what
here?
you're feeling.
You don't have to bail me out of anything. I'm not a guy you gotta, clean up after.
And help me to understand.
I'm trying to help you understand. When you got a fighter starting out and he's got the potential to be a champ, you gotta start him out right by building up his stats, his endurance, his strength, kind of like a ballet or something, you know?
Excuse me?
A ballet dancer. If she's great, has the potential to be a star, you don't put her on a New York stage to begin with. You give her a class.
Dusty, give me a break.
Something like that.
Here's the difference. No one ever tried to rig the ending of Swan Lake.
Maybe you thought it was okay to cheat on me because you felt so damn neglected. But Chris Hughes, how could you do that to Allison? What had she done to you?
Nothing. And I never thought it was okay what I did to you either.
Good, because it wasn't.
No, don't go, please, don't go, please, just stay. Yell at me, anything. Call me names, just...
No, I can't.
I know you can't because you're shocked.
That's one word, yes.
I know, me too. Doesn't make sense. To me either. It was... All I wanted was to win those keys for Allison, and it helped fill in the holes for a while because you were so busy. You were busy with work and your kids, and you seemed so far away from me. And I know it's not an excuse. I'm not making an excuse. I just thought that this contest is a constructive solution, something positive to do. Why, our lives are so crazy. I'm stupid. I know that you and I can't be there for everything. I can't expect you to always be there, so this is good. This is a good thing. It'll help me feel useful, and it'll be fun, and it's harmless, and only I started spending time with Chris, and he made me, I don't know, he just made me feel suddenly I wasn't just the mom and the mother and the wife and I felt interesting. I'm sorry, I sound so stupid. I sound like a teenager. You ignored me, so I went off with someone else. I knew that there was a problem, and it's my fault. I should have kept on you. I should have stood on a desk in that damn room, the police station, and screamed at the top of my lungs till I got your attention. But I didn't. I ducked out. If I could do anything to take this back, I would. Please, God, please tell me what I can do to make this right, please.
I don't know. I don't think that you can.
Of course I'm hurt. You lied to me for months, just like they did.
Okay, maybe I should have told you sooner. Allie, but Emily and Chris went for each other and they didn't care what it did to you.
You hurt me every day that you kept quiet.
Okay, fine, blame me. Blame me if you want to blame me.
You were part of it!
Hey, fine, hit me, blame me. It doesn't... Get it out. Go ahead, Allie. Get it out. Go. All right, Allie. Get it out if you want. Relax.
Allison!
Oh my God, he can't see me.
He doesn't have to.
Allison! Allison, please, I saw your car up there. Come on, Allison, I need to talk. Is Allison here?
Stay away from her.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
I'm scared for you.
Don't be scared. I mean, nothing's wrong. I'm not getting hurt.
You deserve to be treated like the totally amazing person you are. I meant everything I told you.
Where is she?
Allison does not want to see you.
Look, I just want to talk to her, make sure that she's okay.
Okay, she's not okay. And she sure as hell does not want to speak to you.
I'm worried about her.
Oh, you know, that's really late, Hughes.
Right. You know, Aaron, I would give anything if I could take it back.
Take it back? Which part do you want to take back, huh? The fact that you dissed her in front of the whole town? Huh? Messing around with Emily? Or the fact where you asked her to marry you? Which one?
Will you just tell her that I want to talk to her?
Leave her alone, okay? Respect that. It's the least you can do.
I know that you don't believe this, but I do love Allison. Okay, and I tried everything that I could to make it work.
Everything that he could.
Ellie.
He tried everything that he could to make it work. What would being engaged to me was some sort of a torture test?
Ellie, just... Listen, forget him, okay? He's just saying any stupid thing he can right now.
I had nightmares about the wedding. But all of those bridal magazines said that it was normal, and I even did this one quiz. It was nightmares of Bridezilla. And I passed. I did. I passed. It's like the first test I ever passed. But the one nightmare that I never had was that he was gonna dump me at the altar. I loved him. And he loved me, and I was so sure. How could I be so wrong?
It's a bad dream. Didn't Emily learn anything from what happened to us? I mean, how could she put herself in the position of being the other woman again with her sister's fiancé?
Well, I think it just got away from her and Chris.
And what the hell was my brother thinking?
He wasn't. Casey, let me in.
What are you doing here?
Please.
I think he wants to talk.
I just need a minute.
All right. Sit down.
I really screwed up.
Yeah, you did.
keep seeing everyone's faces. Mom, Dad, Graham, Susan, Allison. God. It's like I shot her. She trusted me so completely, Tom. I couldn't hurt her worse if I tried.
Yeah, you're right. So what do I do now? What do I do?
You are not going to get away.
Oh, there's no reason to be violent
and
with
you
me,
stay
Paul.
There. So help me, I will tie you to that chair.
You okay?
I need officers, please, at number 4 Patchen Place. It's Hal Munson's house. You might want to let Lieutenant Munson know that Barbara Ryan has escaped from the mental institution. I'll keep her here. But do me a favor, call Dr. Kittredge. Let him know. And do me another favor, will you? Make sure that the officers who get here have restraints. This woman's dangerous.
My, aren't we dramatic?
You're not going to get away.
I'm not going to try to.
You are going back to that hospital.
Yes, I am, and I'm taking Will with me because he belongs there more than I do.
How could you even think that...
Oh, that's right, because that's what you do. That's the non-thinking thing that you do. Let me explain it to you, Barbara. Will is not crazy. The only thing wrong with his life is that you're his mother.
Tell him, Will. Tell him what you've done. Tell Paul what you did.
Well, why don't you go upstairs and don't come down until she's
Come
gone.
on,
You don't
honey,
need to
go
listen to
ahead.
this
Tell him
nonsense.
what you did. It'll be so much better
Will,
when it's out of the
upstairs
open.
now.
No, I can stay.
You want me to tell him? I'd be happy to tell him. Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. The first night, I was in the hospital. Will came to my room. He told me that he loved me and that he had a plan for us to get out of there together.
You're lying.
Am I lying?
Yeah.
Am I lying?
And
Tell
Will
him,
wouldn't
am I
come
lying?
see you. He wouldn't come see you. Not now. Not now that he knows what you
He did come
are.
see me, and he brought me a nurse's uniform and told me how to get around the staff and exactly what time to show up in his room.
Okay, this is all very elaborate. You gotta be careful, Mother, that you don't trip yourself up over your own
Do
lies.
you really think it's a coincidence that I showed up exactly when you and Hal and Jennifer were there? You set me up, honey. You used me to get out of there.
Well, good for you. Good for you, Will. Yeah, kid finally stands up and defends himself, and if he used you to get that done, that's even better. Will, great job.
He didn't just use me. He's manipulating all of you, Paul. He wound you up and tried to convince you that he's okay, but he's not. He's just as confused as when he first got in there. Only now, he's dangerous.
I have dinner with my grandmother tonight, so I gotta go.
Hey. I don't want this to be a thing between us, you know. I just wish you'd understand.
I do. I get it.
You hate it, right?
I wish things were different. I wish you trusted me.
I trust you.
Oh, you don't. You don't even have to be caught up in all of this. But you're willing to be because you want to get out of Metro, but you could just use the money that I have that is just sitting there. You think that I will love you any less if we use my money?
Yeah. I think it would change everything. You love me less if this is how I make us money.
No. No, nothing involving money is gonna make me love you less. I'm scared for you.
Don't be scared. I mean, nothing's wrong. I'm not getting hurt.
You think Dominic won't cheat to protect his investment?
No, I don't. And I wouldn't let him anyway.
Dusty, at that point, you're not gonna have a choice. It's already been decided. Dominic is gonna do whatever it takes to make sure his guy wins. And you're not gonna be able to stop him.
You're not a terrible person. You did a terrible thing. It's different.
It's still unforgivable.
It's going to take time and a lot of patience because you're going to take a lot of heat.
I deserve that.
However, with time and love, people can forgive. I just don't think anybody's ready for that tonight.
No. Thanks, Tom.
So where are you going?
I have no idea.
Whatever you want to say, go on. Say it. I don't blame you, but if you never want to speak to me again, I'll understand that too. Whatever you want, Al. I won't fight you. I love you. I do. You're the only man I ever really loved. Like a grown-up is supposed to love another grown-up. Which makes what I did even more stupid and unforgivable. I know that. But if you forgive me, I promise you, I swear to you, I will spend the rest of my life trying... Oh, God.
Do you remember, like a long time ago in the hotel room after Chris broke up with me?
Yeah, I mean, a lot happened that night. A lot happened.
Yeah, I know that, but I was really down about Chris, and I asked you if there was something wrong with me.
And I told you that, of course, there was nothing wrong with you. And
See, I think that you're protecting me, and I don't need you to protect me. I think you're protecting me then. I just need you to be honest. Don't be nice to me, okay? Just please be real. What is it about me that drives people away?
There's nothing wrong with you, Allie.
No, there's gotta be, because this doesn't happen to someone that's okay. My sister and my fiance, that is like beyond. This doesn't happen to someone who's decent.
Allie.
No, maybe it isn't even about being decent. Maybe it's just not being enough.
Allison, listen to me. Okay, you are there and you are enough. Okay, you deserve the best. You deserve to be treated like the totally amazing person you are. I meant everything I told you.
This is gonna be a clean, straightforward fight. If I happen to pick a boy that beats Dominic's boy, then, who cares? He'll be ticked off. We make less money, that's it.
And in the meantime, you're gonna keep your eyes open?
Yeah. I'm not letting this fight turn into a felony. I got way too much to lose. Are we okay?
Now we just need to find a really almost good fighter.
You gonna go on the internet for them?
No, I think I'll let you handle that.
Okay. I love you.
It's not like she's saying.
But you did set her up.
Yeah, but
I wasn't lying to you, and I wasn't trying to play you. I just knew that if I didn't do something first, that she'd get to me. And look, she's here.
I know, but she's going.
Yeah, but she wasn't supposed to be able to get here in the first place. And if she can do that,
about me like I'm not even in
I'll
this
stop
room.
her. That's who will. Everything is going to be okay. I promise you.
Everything's gonna be okay. Can you hear yourself? That's exactly what your little brother wants to hear from you. He is playing you, Paul.
Really? How?
Don't buy this thing that he's saying that he's scared of me, because he's not. After you left, he came to my room and bragged about what he had just done. He told me that he wouldn't help me if I was burning in hell. Such hatred.
Can you blame him?
You aren't listening to me. This is not the little brother that you know. This is not a Will that I know. He's not a Will that you know.
That's enough.
Baby, we're gonna get you help. We didn't get you help before, but this time when you go back...
Cut it out. That's enough. Will, look, police are here. Everything's gonna be okay. They're taking her away, not you. Get her out of here.
We've alerted the state hospital. They'll take extra
really
precautions
necessary.
this time.
You belong to me.
Did someone contact Hal Munson?
You belong to me, Will.
Hey.
You belong to me.
That's it! Get her away from my little brother!
You belong to me. I'm a part of you, Will.
I hope you enjoyed that, because you will never see Will again.
I saw him tonight, didn't I? I'll find a way.
You will not destroy him. If you ever do get to him again, I'll be right by his side. And I'll kill you.
I wasn't eavesdropping. I thought that Chris already left in case he came home. The door.
So you weren't eavesdropping?
No.
It's okay.
Do you believe what you just said, Tim? That people can forgive with enough time and love?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna put on a pot of coffee. You want a cup?
You know what? I'm not gonna, because I have an early morning tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get an invitation for breakfast from Dad and Kim.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm sure they're still reeling from the wedding madness.
Yeah.
Drive safely.
Oh, don't worry. I've been informed by my son that I drive like a grandma.
Yeah, the one who runs through stop signs. Well, if you need a ticket fixed, I'm your man.
Always pays to have connections. Good night.
Good night. I'm so glad you came back.
I made it all the way to the car. When I got there, I realized that I had my cell phone in my hand. Yeah. I mean, even after all this, I didn't even realize it, Emily. It was just a reflex. But there I was. I was sitting in my car, and I was scrolling through numbers. The station, 8 times. The hospital, 4 times. Will's doctor, Carly, on and on and on. 20 calls in 2 hours. And then I started to think of all the times that you've called me, and I've just hung up on you. All the times that you've called me and I said, I've got no time. All the times that you've come down to the station to see me, to take me out to lunch, or to try to get me to come home, and I couldn't even spare you 10 minutes.
It's okay. You care about people. It's who you are. It's one of the reasons I love you, and it's no
Sweetheart,
excuse for what I
I'm
did.
saying is, I get it. I understand why you felt like the only way that you could get my attention was to come down to that squad room and to stand on a desk and scream to get my attention. And it shouldn't be that way, Emily. I did take you for granted.
It's marriage. It
Yeah,
happens.
yeah, but not to me, because when I met you, I promised myself that it wouldn't. Because every day, no matter what I went through, I promised myself that I would come home to you and I would see that big, beautiful smile, and you would center me, and you would make it all go away.
I want to be that person. I want to be the person who makes it all go away.
And I want you to be. And I always want you to feel appreciated. And I want you to know that I appreciate you for the treasure that you are.
After what I've done to you, I would hardly call myself
a treasure. Emily. Sometimes I wonder what you're doing with me.
You are an incredible man. God, why didn't you know that? That's why you need me. You need me around to remind you. To prove it to you every day. From now until forever. If you'll let me.
I love you.
Forever?
Is that all I get? Final offer?
Yeah.
Deal.
Oh. Thank you.
What are you doing?
Has it been so long I forgot?
Allie, wait.
You love me, right? This is what you want.
Allie, not like this.
I thought this is what you wanted.
Not like this.
Perfect. I can't do anything right.
Allie, don't go.
Just leave me alone.
On the next As the World Turns.
You know, I'm interested to know how you plan to make up for this.
I don't know.
Well, you better think of something.
I never wanted any of this to happen.
Then why did you lie? Pretend to me. We don't lie to each other, Emily.
Who cares? She's probably saying a lot of things right now. She needs you. If you love her,